two most exciting words in sports, Game 7. And that's what we have tonight when the Edmonton Oilers take on the Florida Panthers tonight, 8 Eastern on ABC and ESPN+. Edmonton is the 10th team to force a Game 7 in any 7-game series after trailing 3-0, putting in the work. Meanwhile, the Panthers can become the 4th franchise to win its first Stanley Cup via a Game 7. Okay, PK, you know we're a little bit of novices out here, so you got to work with us.
Yes, we are.
Break this down for us. We need to backtrack a second. How has Edmonton defied the odds, forced a Game 7 after trailing Florida 3-0 to start this series?
Well, first of all, Florida came out and played their game to start the series. But when they were down 3-0, Connor McDavid sat at the podium and echoed a quote that said to the fans, continue to keep cheering. Well, Stephen A., Shannon, you guys know this. In pro sports, we want to see our stars embrace the moment, embrace the stage, take advantage of it, take it all in, not shy away from the moment, not shy away from the pressure. And he did that, not only on the ice with his plays, all highlight reel plays, but with his leadership. To me, that's the biggest thing, right? You watch these highlights, you're going to see some great plays. Obviously, the highlight reel assist, when he's breaking down the defense and finds Corey Perry for a big goal. But this guy has done it as a leader. And to me, that's the biggest thing on this stage. That was the question mark coming in. Is he going to rise to the moment? Is he going to embrace it? And he has. He pulled everybody into the fight. This team was down and out. Now he has an opportunity at more immortality. Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, some of the greatest players to play the game, have not been down 3-0 in a Stanley Cup final to come back and win. Connor McDavid can do that tonight.
PK, as I was watching this series, I think Edmonton won a game 8-1, and then they won a squeaker. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like the whole momentum shifted. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. You couldn't score. Now all of a sudden, you get 8 goals, and it seemed like the floodgates open. And as you said, Connor McDavid, their best player, he started playing like their best player. And that's what you need. In any sport, if your best player gains confidence, the auxiliary players will gain confidence from him playing at such a high level. And they realize nothing else, nothing less is expected from us because we see our leader leading. What happened to Florida? I thought the series was over. I really did. I thought there's no way that I thought Edmonton could win a game or two, let alone get all the way to a Game 7.
Well, what happened was Connor McDavid said, buckle up and strap in. This series isn't over, and get your popcorn ready. And then he went to work. Not only did he call out his team and say, hey, guys, we got to be better, he held the fan base accountable and the whole city of Edmonton and said, guys, we're not out of this, just believe. And then he went out and did it. He did it not just scoring goals, not just setting up plays, his back checking, his leadership. And in that 8-1 game, all of their depth players who were nowhere to be found in the first 3 games of the series came alive. Fogle found the score sheet. Connor Brown was amazing on the penalty kill. Holloway had 3 points in that game. All of their depth players touched it. And then when they needed some big moments and some magic, he made some amazing plays. So it starts with their leader, Connor McDavid. And I don't say this lightly. Stephen A., Shannon, I watch you guys every day. You guys talk about the greatest athletes in sports. I'm going to say something right now that I don't say lightly. This guy is Michael Jordan-esque. He's that good. How he can control the pace of the game, turn the dial up, take on the responsibility to create and do what he needs to do to win hockey games is just like Michael Jordan did in basketball. It's the same type of player, and now he's leading. So hats off to Connor McDavid. But in that 8-1 game, for me, it was his leadership and getting all those players involved. Once Edmonton's depth got involved, Florida was in trouble. They had Edmonton down on the mat, and they let him up.
I'm so hyped about this, I don't even have a problem with them damn glasses you're wearing right now this morning, PK. I don't even have a damn problem with those glasses you're wearing, okay? So let's get that out the way right now. I don't have no problem with it whatsoever, okay? This guy right here, you don't have to know hockey, which I don't. I can't lie. I'm not going to even try to. Bottom line is this, though. You don't have to know much to know about the greatness of Connor McDavid and what he brings to the table. Since he arrived, I just looked up some stats here, yo. PK, since joining the league in 2015-2016, number 1 in assists, 647, number 1 in points with 982, fifth in goals with 335. Okay, 3 Hart trophies. That's league MVP for you hockey novices like me. You understand what I'm saying? Here's my question to you, PK. With all of that being said, if this man comes back from an 0-2 deficit and they win this Stanley Cup, I mean, when you to 0-3, I'm sorry. If he finishes the deal here, what does it do for his name in the sport of hockey that already hasn't been done? Because everything we already articulated. The only thing missing, Shay, is the championship. I mean, if he pulls this off, PK, where are we with Connor McDavid? Put it in perspective.
Stephen A., you know what? Stephen A., you talked about my son. I'm going to take these sunglasses off so that there's no question about how I feel about this moment. If he wins this game tonight, it's instant immortality. I'm talking he gets put in the Hall of Fame. He gets put in a category of all-time greats, which is a select group. And then he has the shot, when it's all said and done at the end of his career, to potentially be at the top of that list. Nobody has ever challenged to be that. Now, I ain't saying any better than Wayne Gretzky. I am not saying that. Wayne Gretzky's the great one for a reason. Changed the game of hockey. I'll never put anybody in that category, just like I'll never put anybody in Michael Jordan's category. Other than Kobe, there's nobody even close. There's nobody even close. So Connor McDavid, immortality. If he wins tonight, he's in that category. And my heart, Stephen A., I want to see him do it. This guy deserves it. And the biggest point for me as an athlete, what I've learned about him, I played against him. He played with my brother at under 17. I've known this kid his whole life, grew up in Toronto. The part that I love in wanting to see him do this is him taking and embracing the moment. When he had that quote down 3-0, we cannot glance over that. They were down 3-0 and they were completely out of this series. This guy took it on his shoulders, and we need to celebrate that with the greats in sports because we don't do it enough. Guys don't want to do it enough. Guys shy away. They want to get paid. They want all the props. This guy embraced it and dragged his team into the fight, and now, I mean, he's on the verge of immortality. So how could you not root for a guy to want to see him win?
Absolutely, doing the improbable. All right, PK, tell me this. Who's going to be hoisting the Stanley Cup trophy at the end of the night? Give us your prediction.
If it was anybody else, I wouldn't say it, but because it's you, Molly, I'll give it to you. My Stanley Cup prediction for tonight, I'm going to go with the defensive team. Shannon, I know you played tight end, you played football, but you know this. Without a defense, you ain't winning anything. I'm going with the best defensive team in hockey. They've been to the Stanley Cup final 2 years in a row. You can't do that without playing solid defense. So we know they can play defense. Now it's up to them. Do you want to just be the best defensive team that couldn't get it done? Or do you want to be the best team? And to me, to be the best team, you got to beat the greatest player in the game, and that's Connor McDavid. I think the Florida Panthers are up for it, and Sergei Bobrovsky's ready to bounce back.
All right, we'll see if they put their money where their mouth is.
Molly, I'm going to Edmonton.
Real quick?
Buckle up. Buckle up, Molly.
Wait, hold up.
Stephen A., buckle up.
Hold on, real quick, PK. I want everyone's predictions. Who do you have, Shay? By the way, I like that change, Shay.
I said Edmonton scores first.
Edmonton?
And that's the coup de grace, and they win a close one.
All right, I'm going Florida because it's my favorite, city down there. Stephen A., where are you going?
I'm a roll with Molly because she's had luck on her side with her predictions
Yes!
as of late. I'm gonna roll with Florida, but the bottom line is this: I'm a roll with Florida, but I am rooting for Connor McDavid. I mean, this brother's spectacular. I want to say this as I want to reiterate what Shannon said off the top of the show. You talk about breaking news. Put all of us up on that camera right now, please. You talk about breaking news. Look at this. 3 black dudes talking hockey. On national television.
Let's go.
Only in America, baby. Only in America, baby. Only in America. That's all I'm talking about.
And this is
Let's do that hockey all day.
Right.
We gonna do that hockey.
PK, we know it's a super busy day for you. Thank you so much. Have fun tonight. We'll be watching, and you'll be back at Emilio's before you know it.